people who are like, you gotta pay attention to your morals, and like they whisper to you in the dark, Jesus, and then like you're laying there in the dark and you're like, how the fuck did you get in my room?
I don't know, you had, I can't remember if you said it was a counterpoint or if it was going to go along with what we were saying.
Why are you in my house? And what's that
Yep.
chainsaw for? Yeah. I can't even fucking do. I could barely juggle having a relationship, a YouTube show, and a normal job. Okay, I don't understand how the fuck people juggle chainsaws.
What are you doing in my house?
One amazing thing I would like to point out.
Motherfucker's getting shot.
Is,
All right.
Marijuana debate.
No, someone's coming in my house with a chainsaw and not getting shot unless I invited them and say, hey, your chainsaw.
Weed's illegal
Doesn't
in
happen.
Places, but people still do it.
Chainsaw travelers.
But stop people 100% from doing what you don't want them to do. Just try raising a child. But you know,
I can barely juggle my time between class and day drinking. What the fuck are you doing?
Fair enough.
It's like, Father, you have said this. Now I must touch.
Those math. No. You know, don't have any of my own, but as involved as I've been in the raising of some children, that is a very valid point.
Just as a face down, it goes like, don't touch that. Okay, I'm going to touch that.
What, this? By the way, how's the daughter doing? Still throat chopping people?
She's good, man. She told me off because you know she's almost potty trained now, and I went and I was gonna help her go to the bathroom, you know, and so I was helping her up on the toilet, and she sits down, she looks up, and she tells me, I said, no, turn around, I'll do it myself. You're not even 3 yet.
Did you punch him?
I was having problems because I was getting calls when I moved out to Denver. It was in class. I would be getting calls, and I would go out and I would take these calls, and it was my daughter's daycare, preschool, whatever you would like to call it. And it was someone from there, and she's currently located in California. And they'd call me and say, "Yeah, is this Mr. Little?" I said, "Yes, this is him." And well, your daughter has throat chopped another child for trying to take her gummy snacks.
You remember fucking...
Our entire class wants to take her out for ice cream.
Yeah. The old
but that was happening for a couple of weeks, so that was funny to hear.
He wore camo and had a short haircut.
He really likes big
like
pictures.
One or two people. No, I get a fucking message from one of the.
No, I
from 6-1. It was not Sergeant Cook. Sergeant Cook was awesome. The dude was just like, he was a dick.
No, you're probably right. I won't guess.
He was I think it was Sergeant Valenzuela. Anyway, I'll find it when I find my phone. He sends me a message and he's like, "Hey, what's up? How's life going?" Like,
you're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah, I got a couple of those too.
Get fucked, you asshole.
I got a couple of
Get
those.
fucked, you asshole is now my favorite thing because it works on a couple different levels.
That narrowed it down by exactly 0.
Speaking of working on different levels, love the way that we've just
Starting
stayed
Cook,
focused
starting
on the
Fisher,
conversation.
starting Slow.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is 99% my fault. But I am responsible enough to know that I am never able to take full responsibility, which is why that 1% is somehow your guys' fault. The only thing I can 100% take accountability for at all times is when I'm in public and I rip a nasty fucking fart and then people are just looking around with that sour look on their face and I'm like, yup, that was me. That was my asshole. You fuckers deal with it now. Well, we'll get along great. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Moving on
Good.
to separate. I believe it was something about had to do with green. Okay, this actually ties back into the conversation.
Fucker, we are trying.
I'll own it.
Place to go whenever they're high is White Castle. I've never had White Castle while I was high, but you know, I like White Castle. So yesterday,
That
I
was
ordered some rings
me!
from White Castle and some
That was
onion rings
mine!
because I like taking the onion rings, putting them
Smell
on
it.
burger and eating them.
Stop in it.
Crystals for you, Bill.
See, as soon to be divorced individual, I'm used to being always wrong.
Piece of fucking shit. Crystals. Yeah, that's White Castle.
What topic again?
Anyway, so I order the burgers and I order them without cheese because I just kind of want, you know, the onions
really like
and,
pickles.
and then my onion rings.
Bless
And I
you.
fucking pop.
I'm not a fan.
I pop open the burger and there's like 4 goddamn onions on this thing and they're these tiny little bullshit ass pube shavings of onion and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, come on. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I put the onion ring on it and I fucking ate it and then I opened the next one and there's literally just a tiny fucking clump of onion in a corner. And the whole rest of the burger is bare. And I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, is this shit real life? Am I getting punked?
Yeah, fucking here.
Like, am I getting punked? Is Ashton Kutcher going to jump out of nowhere and be like, oh, yeah, boy? Because then I just look at him in the face and be like, Ashton Kutcher, you're not relevant. What do you do?
I know, I'm Castle. Shit. What's wrong with you? God,
And going along with that, Subway is the fucking land of inconvenience. Can we just admit that? I had 30 minutes off for lunch the other day, and I had to go to Subway because I needed something fast. And there's a Subway, like, right down the street, like 2 blocks away from my job. And I get in there, and I get up to the guy, and I'm like, let me get a steak and Swiss on Italian. Now, when I say steak and Swiss on Italian, what sandwich does that cue in your mind that you should make for me? Yeah.
You owe me some goddamn onions.
I always get upset at Chipotle when they give you like a portion and it's almost as if the upper management takes it out of their paycheck.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Like, fuck, dude, I need food. I need to eat.
What meat did you want? Steak. What kind of cheese? Swiss. So I get done. He toasts it, moves it down, and I'm like, okay.
I haven't been to Subway in quite a while, so.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, let me get cucumber, onion, and yellow pepper. That's it. A little bit of vinegar. Lady whips it up real quick, and I'm like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I bite into it, and the sandwich is fucking spicy. Yellow peppers